Welcome back. This is my film review for the live action movie Wicked. Just want to make sure everybody knew the W is for Wicked, not for Wu-Tang Clan. If you're going to see a musical, go see this one. I will say that first and foremost, whether you have seen them play on Broadway or ever, if you know what it is, hardcore people, if you actually read the original book that it's all based on, regardless, go see it. If you're going to see one musical in your life, this is probably not a bad one to go see. I went into this pretty neutral. Even ironically, this year with all of the marketing, I started hearing more of the soundtrack, and I was like, okay, like I like some of the songs. It kind of started out showing right at the end of Wizard of Oz. It shows that Witch has been killed and they melted her, and all of Oz is celebrating. And then it goes back and Glinda reveals that they used to be friends a long time ago. And then the movie picks up in the past, showing what happens from then on. So I'm assuming part two is going to be something about either other events leading up to before the Wizard of Oz started, or it may actually show the Wicked Witch of the West perspective of the events from Wizard of Oz, ultimately ending with her death. Personally, had never heard of Cynthia Erivo. I don't know what else she's been in, but I went in totally cold, and she was incredible. I think she was absolutely the spotlight. I thought she actually outshone Ariana Grande in pretty much every way. Her emotional performance was great. Her singing, everything that she did to really sell you on that character and get you emotionally invested, I thought she did a phenomenal job. And I would not be surprised to see her, at the very least, getting award nominations, if not winning. I would very much see this movie winning a lot of awards for musical category. I think a huge selling point for this movie and the way it was filmed and shot is that they had physical, practical sets, meaning that they did not just go in CGI every single detail and all of the backgrounds and extras. You can see that. You can feel it. It comes through the screen. It was practical sets. There were huge scales. I know when they go to the Emerald City, there were huge sets built for that. Even if mostly, 80-90% was practical, maybe they did a little CGI. I know the train that they ride on to get to the Emerald City, that was an actual thing that they built. That was a massive set piece, and I believe that was actually a functional train. So that just kind of shows the lengths that they went to really make everything look great. Peter Dinklage as the voice of one of the goat animal professors. I really liked his performance as well, and that kind of shows you the backstory on what's going on, what ultimately becomes a huge breaking point for the characters. It's actually between the witches, between Oz, everyone else. It's actually what's going on with these animals and the way that they're being treated in the kingdom and what's happening to them. Jeff Goldblum as the wizard, he was great. I thought his emotion really came through, and the turns that happen in this movie where you're not really sure what to expect or how it's going to play, but there's going to be a twist. And I thought that was honestly handled pretty well. You're just kind of hoping like, hey, are they going to do Defying Gravity? Are they going to have that be in part one? Like, please, which very much was a wise decision to include that and to have that be at the end. So the movie ends on a very, very strong, powerful note. And honestly, I was ready to run through a brick wall. I felt so energized, and just the inspiration from Cynthia Erivo's performance, just hearing her crush that song was incredible. I thought that was really powerful. I thought her energy and her emotion was all kind of a slow build-up, and you just see that she was not going to compromise on anything, and she had her ideals, and it really kind of makes you rethink the whole movie in The Wizard of Oz and the characters and who's really the bad guy. Conclusion, I want to say that I really did enjoy this movie. If you like musicals at all, go see it. I think it's a great movie to see in theaters, see it in surround sound, see it in any theater, but that's gonna be a better experience than just watching it at home. Thank you, everybody. I would love to hear what you thought of it. What was your favorite part? What's your favorite song from the play, from the movie? What did you think about it? See you next time.